So recently I heard that what you're thinking or your thoughts could be seen as prayers, right? It could be that whatever you tend to think over and over and over again could be you praying, right? I thought it was an interesting concept. And if you reflect on it right now, like what are the thoughts that you've been thinking over and over and over again? And if you can subscribe to that, or just believe for a second that those are your prayers going to whoever you believe in, would that be what you would want to have happen? Like what you think about, what you are thinking about over and over and over again, is that the type of life that you want to live? Are your thoughts focused on just worry, worry, worry? Or are you really thinking cheerful, happy, great thoughts? Are you reflecting on things that you're appreciative of? Are you taking the time to be thankful within your inner dialogue, right? But the point of it is that that's the message that's going out there all the time. If whatever it is that you tend to be thinking about, right? Whether you're just like cut and paste, Monday to Friday, you just take it and you cut and paste it. I think it was Lisa Nichols. I was listening to one of her videos, and she was saying, sometimes we just cut and paste our life. The chapters, we go from, whatever age, and we just keep cutting and pasting. So we're not creating anything new. We're not living new thoughts. We're not having new feelings. We just keep repeating and doing that pattern over and over again. And so, this is the series that you're listening to, and it's all about what are you going to do in 2022? How are you going to make it different? How do you make the first 3 months of 2022 look different from the last 3 months of 2021? How do you make the next 3 months look different from the first 3 months of 2022? Now we're 6 months in. So it's going to take some focus. It's going to take practice. It's going to take a little bit of effort and time. Again, I like to say it's easy, like choose the easy, effortless approach, but it's still going to take some effort. It's still going to take you showing up. Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and I just want us to kind of take a closer look at how are you going to achieve the goals that you would like to have in your health, in your personal life, and in your career. And earlier I talked about mindset. I talked about the fact that you want that happiness, growth mindset, or at least I'm encouraging you, the foundation, the cornerstones, the happiness mindset, right? The manifesting. How do you stay focused on the particular thing? First and foremost, have you listed what it is that you'd like to change in 2022? Take a moment and list a few things that you'd like to see differently. In your health, like I shared before, it could be the fact that you want a more sexy body, you want to lose some weight, you want to, or just your basics of the fact that self-care. When you think about your health, you need to add more self-care to a routine that you have, or maybe you have no routine and you should start, right? So on that level of listing a couple of things that you would like to see change, how do you think about them? What do you feel when you write them right now? What are you thinking in general, like overall? What are the thoughts that keep coming up when you think about your job? Right now you're at work, or you're planning to go to work, or you finished work. Like, what do you think of? What are the thoughts that come up, or the feelings that come up, and identify that, right? If it's a new career, okay, well, what do you need? Is it the fact that you really will have to start over, meaning go back to school, or it's just the fact that you need to take a couple of courses? The point of this is, it's that the manifesting that I'm encouraging you to do is focused on details, right? So you have your focus that you need to have, but you also need to look at the details of what you're going to think, how you're going to feel, and the actions that you're going to take. At the very beginning of this, I talked about the fact that our mindset is something that, or our mindset is based on how we think, feel, and behave. And now, are you going to be prepared to think differently, to feel differently, and to behave differently? Right? So we're working on those cornerstones, getting you prepared to be a different version of yourself. You cannot be the same version in 2022 that you were in 2021 and expect things to show up differently in your life. Right? So again, take that in. Let's make our list. Let's start getting prepared to change our lives. Talk to you soon. Subscribe, click the button, all of that good stuff. Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and I'll talk to you soon.